Hi, this is Keith with How to Build Your Own Home. And I want to take you through the steps of a new build. This is going to be a slab-on-grade home. We'll call this series the Bloomington series because it is happening here in Bloomington, Utah. And I want to actually show you and be very transparent on all the things I think about, all the things I go through from breaking ground to the completion of a project. This here is going to be a very interesting project, a very modern contemporary home with a lot of nice interesting lines to a roof line that you don't see very often, and a landscape that's going to be quite stunning. Every build job begins with some kind of inspiration. At least that's the ideal, is to start with some kind of inspiration. The inspiration for this build is that big rock right up there. And when I first met my clients on the job site here, they kept pointing to that rock and all the color in the rock. There's some green, there's some brown, there's some black, all kinds of interesting colors to that rock. And they wanted to blend the home and the colors, the template, into that rock. So that's what's been on my mind, and I've been trying to solve for some of the issues. I'm not a designer, but I'm a solution person. I'm trying to solve for things down the road. And I've already come up with some ideas, and we'll share those with you as we go through the project. The other issue is I've got literally a mountain right in the back of the yard here, and it's literally draining into the yard here. And so I've got some tributaries, little areas where I know that during high runoff it's going to be coming into the property here. I've got to solve for that. We've already solved for a retaining wall over here. It's a 9-foot retaining wall, so we can lift up the pad. We had an over-X of 5 feet. We've recompacted that to 4 feet. We just got to bring up 1 more foot, and we've got our pad. We'll be marking off for footings this Wednesday at noon. And then once we start to dig for footings, it will really come alive. It'll be very exciting. It's taken a long time just to get to this level. We've also got a big rock over here, a real massive rock, and things that we've had to deal with. Anyway, watch this series. It's going to take place over the next 6 to 7 months, called the Bloomington Project. If you have any questions, please post those down below, and I'll be happy to respond back on how I deal with issues. One of the biggest issues I have is right now is how to deal with water coming off the hill, as you'll see, obviously, and we'll talk a lot about that. I've already installed a French drain on the back side of this wall, and we'll actually capture some of that and take it down underneath and out to the street, because there's a catch basin down at the bottom of the street. Anyway, this is Keith Kelch with How to Build Your Own Home, getting ready to break ground on a very contemporary, beautiful home. It'll be a slab-on-grade. I've got others coming up. There'll be a stem walls, and some others that'll be a walkout basement. So you'll be able to see those and how I deal with some of those issues. But like I said always before, water's your enemy, and I'm already trying to solve for some serious water issues immediately, as soon as I possibly can. Because if I don't, this job could go sour real quick during the rainstorms, which will come in about 2 months. See you next time. This is Keith with How to Build Your Own Home.